What is up, y'all? And what is up, y'all? This your boy Marquise, aka Me Too Fresh 61. Man, I fucking hate that shit, man. I don't gotta clear my goddamn throat all goddamn day until I sit down to try to do a commentary or edit a video or just anything that has to do with YouTube. So basically, I fucking hate that shit. But anyways, this is some gameplay on the map Hardhat, which I like to call Tryhardhat, because everybody wants to put they try hard when they get on Hardhat, man. Fuck that shit, dude. I don't chase gameplays, man. If I do get a gameplay, then I'll post it. But other than that, I'm not gonna sit here and just have some super expectancy of how this game is gonna pan out. You know, unless I do like a live play or anything like that, then I'll just post it how it is. But you know, when you try to get a gameplay, especially for people out here who just do recording games and shit like that, you know, there's so much weight on your shoulders. You feel like there's so much weight, and in order for you to get that weight off your chest and that nervousness of trying to do good in every goddamn game, then you know what, just say fuck it. It is what it is. Those are two key things: fuck it, and it is what it is. So, you know, don't try to sit out there and try to chase gameplays all goddamn day, because you're not gonna do it. It's not gonna happen the way you think it's gonna happen. Like, having a good gameplay is like pretty much something that when you least expect it is gonna happen. Of course you're gonna do good, and it all just depends on how people perceive what a good gameplay is. And to me personally, a good gameplay is winning and having a great overall score. It doesn't have to be super, you know, 50, 60 plus games or 40 plus games or whatever every time you play. It just has to be an overall like good thing. You pretty much set the standards for how you want your videos to turn out. But hey, man, to each their own. But anyways, so I'm on the map Hardhat, Tryhardhat. I got the ACR, man. This fucking thing is a laser, dude. Silencer, extended mags, running the Predator missile, attack helicopter, and the payload and attack helicopter, man. Those things are like staples in Call of Duty. You know, once you get to your payload is gonna just go ahead and put in work for you. You're gonna get at least 6 or 7 kills with your payload if they don't shoot it down first. Because there's a lot of guys, just like in Black Ops 2, there's a lot of guys who just run LMGs and just go around and just say, fuck it, I'm just gonna take out everything that is air support, man. You know, so if they don't take it out, you're gonna do pretty good. And attack helicopters actually do really well, especially if you're running around and you're running and gunning. You know, it might be a kind of, you know, pulling nails and shit, or watching paint dry when you're sitting there in a corner. But don't fucking sit there in a corner, man. Just keep running around, man. If you see this video, do exactly the same shit as I did in this video, but get a better score. That is so yeah. But anyways, just off topic, random, just super mega random, ultra super contra com. I'm just going off the top of the dome, man, because I feel like originality is pretty much the best thing. You don't want to sound like a fucking robot every time you're just talking and saying things, you know, and you want to kind of speak clearly. You know, obviously you want to kind of speak clearly. You want to kinda, you know, anaconda. But when it comes to just commentaries, man, you don't want to just try to be perfect every time, because you want to throw those fuck ups in there, because every time you fuck up, you get better and better at just commentating overall. You know, it's kind of like a spelling bee. No, you know what? That's a bad analogy. I would say it's kind of like skateboarding. You know, I'm not too familiar with skateboarding, but I know that with basically anything that you try, repetition, you get better at it. So there it is right there. Didn't even have to use the dumbass skateboard analogy. But if I really didn't speak on it, my hometown is San Diego, and one of the biggest things in San Diego is Comic-Con. And I didn't get a chance to go to Comic-Con, which probably next year, me and my girl will probably go to Comic-Con. But my brother went to Comic-Con. Shout outs to Planet. And he basically went in and saw some cool stuff. And what is most important about what he saw was two things: the PlayStation 4 booth and the Xbox One booth. And he pretty much broke it down to me. We had a discussion because, you know, I had to drill that nigga. I had to ask him some questions about this shit, and he, you know, he spoke on some key things for me. And right now the PS4 is looking really good, and why it's looking really good is he explained that the controller feels amazing. So basically, when he went to the Xbox One booth, he pretty much said that the controller is smaller and he really didn't like it that much. So, you know, for me, controller is a deal breaker. And the game that they were playing, it was Rise, and he said that game was ass. It played horribly. You know, it probably is just the beta version of the game, so it's probably going to be a little bit laggy, but he said it was laggy. And then he said the demo that he played for PlayStation 4, I think it was Clue or something. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but the game that he played for PlayStation 4 ran flawlessly, and it was fun. So, you know, it's not really looking too good, but, you know, me personally, I'm not gonna go out and get the system on launch, whether it's either or system. I'm not gonna get them on launch. I'm not, because I would rather, you know, test it out first. You know, either go to GameStop and just play around with it for like, you know, 20-30 minutes. Like within 20-30 minutes, I'll know if I like something or not. You know, that's just, you know, for me, I make decisions on the fly. I'm pretty quick with, you know, my decision making. So 20-30 minutes, I'll know whether I like it or not. So, but right now, PlayStation's looking kind of good. Plus the price is looking really, really good. So, you know, it's not looking too good for Xbox. You know, that's not to say that I'm not gonna get an Xbox, because, you know, I just might get it. But as of right now, it has put me into a state of just caution and thinking as a consumer. Like, I'm kind of slowing shit down here and breaking it down. As far as just me thinking as a consumer, it pretty much made me put myself and my decision making at a standpoint, because at first I was really like, okay, I need this Xbox One, but now it's like I really need to get my hands on it and just test it out and see how it looks and how the games are when it finally is completed and they launch the system. So, you know, PlayStation 4 is looking really, really good right now. But that was pretty much some of the stuff that me and my brother talked about as far as just Comic-Con. But, you know, I wanted to get on Modern Warfare 3. I was like itching to get on Modern Warfare 3. Just, you know, I was on Machinima website, and, you know, they were talking about, you know, Call of Duty Ghosts and stuff. And every time I hear about Ghosts, you know, I always try to get on Modern Warfare 3 and try to do my thing on there. You know, I don't know if it's gonna have the same engine. I don't, you know, it's so much like BS going on right now, and it's like Dave Chappelle, man, and Black Tony Blair, man, Jamie Foxx, man. We don't know what they have. We just don't know. So, you know, I'm kind of hesitant, man, but, you know, in the end, I'll make a decision. But the reason really why I played it, because my Black Ops disc is just fucking trashed. So I'm ordering a new Black Ops 2 disc. So I'll have some more Black Ops 2 gameplay ready. So this is the end of the video. Like, subscribe, do whatever the fuck you gotta do, man. I'm out.